My name is Gerard George, and this is my family. This is the story of my search for my biological parents. It all began on Christmas Day, 1989. The snow was falling, families were celebrating, and I was taking my first breath, surrounded by doctors, alone. I was born 6 weeks premature, weighing a mere 5 pounds, 2 ounces, landing me in the neonatal ICU, or NICU for short. I don't know any of the details of how I ended up in the NICU, but apparently a frail, underweight newborn requiring around-the-clock care wasn't what my birth parents asked Santa to bring them for Christmas that year. They disappeared, and I was left at the hospital. I guess it didn't hit me until around 2nd, 3rd, or 4th grade. 2 kids, there's some bullies on the bus, started saying things. And then that's when I started thinking about it more. My parents faced a lot of obstacles due to the fact that it was an interracial adoption.
Back in the 1980s, it was the formal position of the American Association of Black Social Workers that white people were not allowed to adopt black children. Our only option was to do foster care.
Luckily, my parents had an inside man, unbeknownst to them.
Our social workers changed for the 3rd time. And one day he asked us, did you ever think about adopting him? And we knew he was brand new, and he was a man of color. So we said, Willie, yes, of course we thought about it, but it's not an option. They've told us 100 times. He made an end run around everyone in the organization that he just started to work for. Very soon after, he said, if you want to do this, you can do this. Then our social worker changed. They got rid of Willie and put back one of these other women who really didn't like us. Then your mom got pregnant with Olivia. So the social worker said to us, okay, game changer. When a white couple has a baby, it's like a dream come true. You have to reapply to adopt him. I actually bluffed. I told them I was going to get a lawyer to fight it. It was a complete bluff. We were broke. We didn't have any money.
The adoption finally went through on July 30th, 1992. I was 2 years old. I don't really see the whole black and white thing. I think to other people in society, I am less black. I wonder if finding my birth parents will give me any insight into my identity. To be honest, I'm skeptical. Maybe figure out why I was given up for adoption. But to me, I don't think, there's a difference to me between, blood family and then, family. Obviously, the same blood runs within us, but to me, family are the people that raise you, love you, take care of you. So they're not my family, so I don't know why I get emotionally attached or upset with people that are strangers when my family has been with me the entire time. I don't know who my birth parents are or where they may be, but with a loving family and supportive friends like these, I know anything is possible.
I also want to shed light on a problem with which many other adoptees still struggle, the issue of mental health. During my research on this topic, I came across a startling study which concluded that the odds of a reported suicide attempt were approximately 4 times greater in adoptees compared with non-adoptees.
Pretty difficult story. I was adopted at age 3. I was angry. I'm like, why should she give me away? I was actually born 3 pounds. I was born addicted to drugs, so it affected my mental health and everything else. I didn't walk until the age 4 or 5. I didn't potty train until the age 4 or 5. I didn't speak till the age 4 or 5. I didn't eat for myself till the age 4 or 5. I was really delayed. Foster care can tear you apart. Always getting asked, why is your mom white and you're black? And I was like, Mom, why are you asking me this for? So she told me. I would barricade myself in my room, throw my TV, my mattress outside in the living room. I run away a lot. I was in a hospital for kids for mental illness, Sagamore Hospital. I went to the bathroom, hung myself, but they caught me in time before I could actually pass away. Of course, I was brought to the hospital. I was sedated. I was going crazy. I told them, why did you save me? Why did you save me? I hate you. Now look at it as a thank you. It's a blessing. Because you have a second chance at life. And you get to live a better life than you originally were handed. Because for a person to adopt somebody that isn't their own child, and all that time it goes through for the adoption, and all the money it takes, and all the questions, and all the classes you have to do, it's like something special. It's like they chose you. They didn't have to, but they wanted to.